Hi everyone! Teching 1001 here today because of course you have to add an extra zero when you are vlogging with such power as I am. Okay, so today it's late. It's once again late. It's like 11 o'clock at night. So also my mom might chime in at some point. I don't know. She's downstairs running around, so she might come up here at some point. That's fine. So, as we all know, I am a huge advocate for geography. I have even been quoted on several occasions, I would say at least 5 or 6 occasions that can actually be documented, that geography is in fact everything. Well, I have a confession to make, dear viewer. See, despite this philosophy that I have held, my geography skills, while not the worst, while not average, maybe a little bit above average, have not been perfect. There were several countries I don't know the location of, or, where they were at generally on a map compared to other countries, and that was one thing that always kind of irked me. I'm just like, I'm the geography is everything guy. I should know where freaking Uzbekistan is. Like, that's my thing. So, the past week or so, because of the quarantine situation we find ourselves in, I decided to rectify that situation. And if you have some free time on your hands because of this quarantine, I would also tell you to do the same. Not necessarily go and learn geography, because maybe geography isn't your thing. But if there's something in your life that you've always wanted to do, or something that you've said you're going to do, because I've done that before plenty of times. Like, oh yeah, I'll get to that. Oh yeah, I'll get to that. Never do. This is the time to do it. I mean, if it's something that can easily be accessible on the internet. I mean, it's like, I've always wanted to hang glide off the Eiffel Tower. I'm like, well, that might be a teensy bit difficult to do right around now. But I do know the Eiffel Tower is located in Paris, which is located in France, which is located west of Germany. So, yeah. Hey, Mom! Okay, she was downstairs. I thought she was upstairs. I thought I heard her for a second. But no, it's fine. So today, we're gonna do some geography fun time awesomeness. This is a website called Cetera, and it's very handy. It's a nice little quizzing website where you can go on and you can do little country quizzes and continent quizzes and island quizzes and topographical quizzes. It's a geography quiz paradise, I tell you. But yeah, if you want to do something, like read a book, or like you always said you're going to read a book or watch a movie you've never watched or something, go and do it, right? Anyway, today we're going to be doing some geography quizzes. Now, how I did this was a couple of days ago. I'm going to say about 3 days ago. I really sat down pretty much the entire day and just quizzed my ass off here. And I think I got 6 out of the 7 continents landed down flat. I know I got Antarctica. Antarctica, I got nailed, all right? But I went at the other continents, and I waited about 2 days, because this is how I used to always study in school. I would, like, cram everything as much as I could, and then, like, wait a day or so and see what stuck, and then maybe just cram it all in again. I had a very weird studying pattern when I was in school. Most of the time, like, before a test, I would just sit down and just cram all the information in before a test, and they tell you not to do that. Like, just don't cram before the test, it won't work. I don't know what to tell you. It kind of halfway worked for me. Not always, but sometimes, especially with, like, multiple choice and shit. But today, okay, we're going to do this. We're going to do geography quizzes. So we'll see where I'm at. We're going to start off with the North and Central America map. And we're going to do the North and Central. You can see all these different quizzes they have. Like, you can do quizzes on the capitals, quizzes on the physical features and, like, lakes and shit. North American, Native American tribes. We can do all that stuff, but we're going to start with countries. I might do another one later for, like, American capitals or something maybe, but for right now, we're going to do this. So this is really simple. They give you a time limit. I don't really care about the time limit, and then, like, percentages, and then it just tells you to click on certain countries. So I'd recommend the website. It's, once again, Cetera, Setera.com. So we're going to click on Cuba. Cuba is located here. El Salvador is here. Dominican Republic is, of course, over here. It's half of this little island. Canada, up here. Belize is this tiny little island, not an island, but this tiny little country hanging out there. Costa Rica is right in between Panama, and there you go. See, you got to be careful, because Panama, it looks like there's a line there, and there is, because Teddy Roosevelt split the damn country in half. Also started a revolution, if I remember correctly, or he backed a revolution in order to get the country created. Mexico, right here, of course. Nicaragua, here. Damn it! That's Honduras! Damn it! I always confuse the two. And if you get one wrong, it gives you that in yellow, and it gets a darker shade of yellow the more you get wrong, and then eventually if you get, like, think 3 or 4 wrong in a row, and then you get it, it gives you a red. And if you get it wrong, like, 5 times in a row, like you genuinely don't know where it is, the correct area will actually flash red to be like, hey, over here, idiot. United States. Oh, man, I don't know about that. I'm going to click on Arizona. Panama, right here. Honduras, located here. And then Guatemala, borders Mexico. And then Jamaica is this tiny little island right here. And then Haiti is located here. And this area up here is the Caribbean. There's also Key West over here, south of Florida, but it doesn't really show up on the map. But okay, so let's move on here. And I got 93%, of course, because, you know, I messed up with Honduras and Nicaragua. We're going to do South America next. South America, also pretty simple. Not that many. Ecuador is located here. Argentina is this long country down here. Punta Arenas is the southernmost city in the world, and it's located in Argentina. Uruguay. Wait, is it Chile or is it Argentina? I think it's Argentina. I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure Punta Arenas is in Argentina. Uruguay is located right here. Bolivia is here. Venezuela, up here. Guyana. So there's Guyana and French Guyana. French Guyana is here. Guyana is over here. This is where the Jones... Oh, sorry. I messed up. See, I even got my own self messed up. Guyana is here. See, I flipped them. Guyana is the country where Jim Jones set up Jonestown, which was the site of a horrible mass suicide event back in the 1970s, 78, I believe. Look up that if you're interested in cults. Paraguay, yeah, here. Chile, this really hanging out long country there, not Chile, Chile. French Guyana is located there. I can't believe I messed that up. Colombia is there. Brazil, largest country, love its flag. Go local football team. Peru is here, and Suriname is there. So, boom, we got 93%. I've missed one on each. This is only going to get worse as we continue. So, Europe is next. Just going to keep on going across the pond. We're going to Europe. I hope you're learning shit today. North Macedonia. It's this little place right down here. Montenegro. I don't know exactly how to pronounce all these places, but bear with me. That's Moldova. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm learning. Andorra is this little tiny country, or maybe it's a city-state, I'm not sure, because it's really tiny. Didn't even know it existed. That borders France and Spain. Norway is, of course, right here. It goes Norway, Sweden, and Finland. However, you don't actually see it on this map because it doesn't go far north. But in fact, Norway goes all the way up and actually goes to the west or the east, and it covers up Sweden and Finland at the top. So even though Norway is all the way to the left, it actually stretches all the way to the right, even past Finland if you go all the way to the top. San Marino is located here in Italy. Portugal, right here. Spain, neighbor of Portugal. Portuguese and Spanish. Do you guys get along? I'm curious, because Spain is kind of surrounding you. I'm curious how that is. Belarus, whatever. It's right here. The Ukraine is, of course, here. That is the country where my grandparents come from. Well, my grandmother was born here, but my great-grandparents, who my namesake, Matthew, I got that from my great-grandfather. He's from the old country. They're all from the Ukraine. My uncle has visited it many times. I would love to visit it as well at some point in my life. Finland, located right here. Bosnia, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, but it's located right here. Moldova is the country that borders Romania and the Ukraine. The United Kingdom is, of course, here. Also, this little stretch of Northern Ireland hanging out here. Monaco, going to go down to Monaco. It's right here next to France. Iceland is, of course, up here off to the side. It's not actually that big. It's a little bit off to the left there. Luxembourg is next to Germany. It's right here. Malta is an island that's south of Italy. Slovakia is here. Yes! Switzerland, hanging out here. Italy, shaped like a boot. That's your trivia fact I bet none of you knew about Italy. It is, in fact, a boot. Hang on a second. I'm going to reply to a text while I do this. I am really wired on iced tea right now. Okay, so moving back, Latvia, located right in the middle between Lithuania and Estonia. The Netherlands, right here. Serbia, here. That's Slovenia. You might notice I'm missing out on the countries that have the same, like the first letter. Okay, Serbia, here. Yes. Okay. Second chance. I always get it. I have it. I take that as a win for geography. Ireland is here. Lithuania is there. Greece is all the way down here. Slovenia is there. Russia. I don't know why Russia's on a European map, but it's Russia. Belgium. The exact size of Belgium. That's a little bit odd. Belgium. Hungary. Located next to Austria. That's Austria right there. But right now we're going to move down here to the Vatican City. France is, of course, here. Liechtenstein, next to Switzerland. Kosovo, people that are been around in the 90s, and, Bill Clinton might remember Kosovo. Albania, the flag is, by the way, appears up here, and the only reason I know about Albania, there's an old school, I'm a big Simpson nut. I love The Simpsons. There's a season 1 episode of The Simpsons where Bart is transferred to Albania. Or no, he goes to France, and then there's an Albanian student that transfers to Springfield. It was a first season episode. He ends up being like a secret undercover, like, spy, But I remember that episode because I watched it when I was really young, and they showed the Albanian flag in that episode. I didn't know where it was located, though, but is, of course, located right here. Poland, here. Denmark, here. The Danes! Austria is located there. Formerly the Czech Republic, right there. Former Czechoslovakia. Germany is located there. Croatia is this country that kind of wraps around that country that I couldn't pronounce earlier, but it wraps around that. And Romania is, of course, there. Estonia is way at the top up there. It goes Lithuania, Latvia, Sweden. Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia. Sorry, I mixed those up quite a bit, but that's the order there. Sweden is there. Bulgaria is down there. Cyprus is this tiny little island that it looks like it would be lovely to vacation. I need to go to Cyprus someday. And Turkey's there, but they do not include that. That's actually on the Asian map, which we're moving right along to. I got 96% European. Going to, not Africa yet. Africa's hard mode, because guess what? I'll show it to you, but I'm not even close to getting it yet. Africa has the most countries on the planet. It's got 50-something countries. I originally underestimated this, because whenever I pictured a map of Africa, and this would appear in my mind, you'd think of, like, giant, blocky countries, like Algeria or Libya that are up here. Egypt is here. And like Chad and the Sudan. That's what I thought of. But then if you actually look at the African map, there are a shit ton of little dinky tiny countries in this place. Like seriously, like right here, you got Equatorial Guyana. I think the Ivory Coast is this little sliver. That's the Gambia. Where's the Ivory Coast? The Ivory Coast is somewhere around here. Okay, come on. Oh wait, no, it's Cape Verde. Where's the Ivory Coast? It's right here somewhere. Togo, Ghana. There it is. There's the Ivory Coast. But just look at all these tiny little countries and these tiny little island nations that just dot the area. So Africa, if you want to master geography, and then look down here in South Africa, there are countries inside of countries. So if you want to master geography, if you want to wield the geography sword of Eratosthenes, then you need to master Africa, good sir. Quite appropriate, because Eratosthenes worked at the Library of Alexandria in Egypt, and he's the one that originally figured out the circumference of the earth, and he was from Africa, so there you go. But yeah, god dang, Africa, that's hard mode. I'm still working on Africa, but let's go to Asia and let's see how good I am at that. Now Asia does look kind of intimidating at first, but let's just take this one part at a time here. Okay, Indonesia, yes. Oman is here. That's Yemen. Oman is next to it. I'm learning. East Timor. Timor is down here. It's this little place right here. Myanmar is located here. South Korea, there. The Maldives are down here. Afghanistan is right there. Okay, there are 3 countries in this area that start with a B, and they're all about the same length. See, that's Bahrain. I always mix those 2 up down here. Brunei. Okay. Iran. Iran is the big one. Iraq's to the left. Jordan is right here. I just finished Harry Potter, so of course I think about Lee Jordan from Harry Potter, and that was just what I was thinking of when I came with that. Russia's the big fuck-off country up here. Azerbaijan. Fun name to say. It's one of these hanging out over here. That's Georgia. I should have known that was Georgia. I knew that was Georgia. I swear to God, because I'm like, Georgia's that one right next to Russia. Guarantee it. And I fucked up. See, this is what you guys study for a few days and then come back after not studying for a few days to see how much you retain and see where you need to improve. That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So Vietnam is on the end here. Armenia. Oh, boy. Yes! Thailand. Not Thailand. Thailand. Saudi Arabia is right here. Iraq right there. Kazakhstan right there. Singapore way down here. Always, of course, remember. I'll be honest with you, straight up, no bullshit. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stardust Crusaders helped me out a lot with this. Not even bullshitting you. I'm like, Pakistan. All right, so they went from India to Pakistan, so that means Pakistan has to border India. Thank you, Iraqi. You've helped me out quite a bit with this. Taiwan is the little island hanging out over here. Kuwait, super dinky. There you go. Bangladesh, next to India. It actually, you can check out here. You see India actually covers over Bangladesh here. North Korea, right here. Malaysia, hanging out down here. Syria. Yeah. Bahrain. I'm messing up these words. Absolutely, positively. That's the place earlier. Yeah, we go. Sri Lanka is a little island south of India. India is India. Subcontinent India. Cambodia, another area right over here. The place I learned about these was from the movie Tropic Thunder, starring Ben Stiller and Jack Black. And also Robert Downey Jr. in blackface. Probably the last movie to ever do blackface. Yeah, probably will be the last movie to ever do blackface. And nobody really made a big deal about it at that point, which I find very, very weird because that movie came out in like 2007. But yeah, there's a scene in Tropic Thunder where they're shooting in Vietnam. And there's a scene where they get separated and they actually end up getting captured. And by, these people. And this one guy's like, oh, we're probably not in Vietnam anymore. We're probably in Myanmar or Laos. Or, he might have mentioned Cambodia there. Laos I know about from King of the Hill. Because I haven't watched King of the Hill in years and years and years. But Hank's neighbors are Laotian. So I remember, I remember hearing about that country from King of the Hill and looking it up when I was a little kid to find out where it was. So there you go. Uzbekistan is up here. I just know about Uzbekistan because it has this little flat border over here next to it. Kind of looks like a jigsaw puzzle piece. Pakistan is here. United Arab Emirates here. Turkey here. Turkey, not actually populated by turkeys. Keep that in mind. Very important. China is China. Tajikistan is the smaller one. Yes! Turkmenistan is another stand that starts with a T, and that's the bigger one, and that's right there. Georgia's there. Also a state in the United States, where my uncle lives, in fact. Not that Georgia, other Georgia. That's there. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, but it's there. Philippines are down there. Japan, I don't know where that is. I'm going to type on, I'm going to click on Hokkaido just for diversity. Nepal is there. Love Nepal's flag. Very unique. Israel is all the way over here. South of Lebanon, which is right here. Laos is right there. Yemen, the other country I missed. Bhutan is that country right there in the tiny little thing. Qatar is located there. I've heard it pronounced Qatar and also Qatar. I like saying Qatar. But I've heard it pronounced Qatar as well, so correct me if I'm wrong on that. Mongolia is the giant country right there, and then down there, we see a little piece that was left unchecked, but that is because we are going to Oceania, my friends, to end us out with the amazing country of Australia, which is also a continent. I'm going to get a drink here for a second, answer some text. We will continue in a moment. Oh, God, I'm going to sleep good tonight because of geography. All right. So how you guys doing amidst the quarantine nonsense? I'm doing good. My county today in Pennsylvania, all counties in Pennsylvania today were on lockdown by our governor, Governor Tom Wolf. Nothing is really going to majorly change all that much. They even said on the website, like, that doesn't mean you're going to get pulled over by the cops and get arrested if you're out. It just means they're going to be a little bit more direct with this. So I guess what that means is, like, a police officer or somebody might stop you and he might ask you, like, or she might ask you, hey, where are you going? And be like, I'm going to the store to get bread and eggs. And be like, okay, that's fine. But if they stop you and like, hey, where are you going? Like, oh, I'm just going to my friend's place. We're going to hang out. Probably they might be a little bit more direct and be like, yeah, you really shouldn't do that. But the way they described it on the website, at least, like, no one's going to get fined or getting a citation for it. You don't need a special permit to drive your car. At least not yet. But for right now, it's just stay inside, guys. Stay inside and work on your geography. Oh no, I'm all in caps lock. Oh, wait, hold up. Hey, we've all been sending. Hey, look. We've all sent texts in our day, all right? And this is a quarantine era, okay? We've been texting a lot. I actually had phone conversations with people this week. I know, right? When was the last time you did that shit? Okay. Alright. Back to it. Alright, Oceania, let's tack this shit off. Alright, let's see what we got here. Palu. Oh, it's over here. It's over here. Yeah! Okay. Kiribati. There. Yes! Tuvalu. Oh, wait. Wait. Ah, shit. I'm fucking up. See? Okay. So that's what happens when you get it wrong 3 times in a row. It just flashes like, here, idiot. Here you go. Alright. Federated States of Micronesia. That's right there. Samoa, very tiny. Tinier than I originally thought. By the way, Hawaii is hanging out up here. Hi, Hawaii. Nauru, which I just think of Naruto. That's right there. Tonga is right next to Fiji. Vanuatu, right there. Vanuatu. Papua New Guinea, that's the other half of that. And then we got Australia. And then New Zealand. No, not Tanzania. Tasmanian Devil, yes. New Zealand there. Marshall Islands here. Solomon Islands here, Fiji here. Boom! Okay, we did it! Yeah, we did it. So there you go. That's where I'm at. If you were curious where the Geography is Everything Teching 101 is located right now in my geography adventure, that's where I'm at. I'm not even going to try Africa because I need to do this a completely different way when I do Africa, because it's like I need to actually, because with all these I could just like, trial and error, just I failed, restart, do it again. Fail, restart, do it again. And eventually my mind just clicked, because there's really not that many areas here. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's like 15 in here. Even in Europe. Alexa, how many countries are in Europe?
I know about 50 countries in Europe.
Oh, there's not 50. Is there 50? That didn't seem like I clicked on 50. Well, whatever. For whatever reason, I think Africa's just more difficult for me, because there's a lot of places in Africa that I just have never heard of before. Like I've never heard of these particular countries, at least with like, I didn't know much about Lithuania, but I knew Lithuania existed. Africa, there's a lot of countries I've never even heard of. Like, let's go to Africa. I'll just show you, and like, let's see how far I can get. Zimbabwe. All right, I know that's down here. Okay, Mali. I have no idea where Mali is. I'm gonna say there. Equatorial Guinea. I had no idea that country existed. Mali. I have no idea. And so, where's Mali at? Okay, that's that big area over here. I have no idea. Burkina Faso. I've heard of that. Niger. I've heard of that. Okay, like I know this is Somalia here. It would be quicker for me just to show. The Central African Republic is in Central Africa. Niger is located here. Western Sahara is here. Botswana, I've heard of it. Don't know where it's located. Somewhere down here? Yep. I have no idea where that country is. So it's like, yeah, I need to work on Africa. We're going to work on Africa. We're going to come back and we're going to just do Geography is Everything on Africa, and I'm going to do it, and we're going to work on that. But yeah, so that's I guess the homework for the day is whatever country you're not up and date on, that's what you need to study. All right, have a great night, everybody. This is Teching signing out. Practice geography, master the world. Later.